Good morning, everybody. Meteorologist Danielle Noyes here for the 1 Degree Outside Weather Network with your Noyes notes and 24-hour forecast on this Monday. It's hot out there. It's humid too. The heat index values today are going to be climbing into the middle to upper 90s in the hottest spots of central and southern New England. There'll be a little bit of relief along the immediate coast in spots. So take it easy out there today. Seek shade if you are going to be outside. Lightweight, light colored clothing, hydration key. Check on your friends, your neighbors, those that may have a tough time in the heat, and don't forget your pets too. Staying humid this entire week too. I wish I could say there's going to be some relief that comes in. Not really. Dew points in the upper 60s to lower 70s. And that humidity is going to breed some pop-up thunderstorms. Not necessarily today, and we'll talk about that in a second, but through the middle part of the week. And then eventually some of the remnants of what is Tropical Storm Beryl will help to enhance some rainfall chances, particularly by Thursday in spots, and potentially a little bit longer than that with some leftover moisture in a front that's nearby heading into the end of the week. So we'll talk more about that in the days to come. In the meantime, if you're thinking about the beach for some relief today, not much. I do think we climb into the upper 80s, though a sea breeze should kick in, and that will cool us off by a couple of degrees here through the afternoon. The heat index will be in the low 90s. UV index very high, 2 to 3 foot waves. Rip current risk is low today. High tide during the early afternoon hours will be going out for the second half of the afternoon. High temperatures, lower 90s in most areas. Will be around 80 on Cape Cod and 70s to lower 80s along the coast of Maine. So that's where there's a little bit of relief, although the low clouds and patchy fog, you notice, will take a little bit of time to burn off through late morning and midday along the south coast before the sun breaks out. The typical spots especially may hang a little bit tough in terms of cloud cover. The Vineyard in Nantucket and the mid-coast and down East Maine with those stubborn clouds and fog banks kind of lurking. Otherwise, the sun breaks out, and notice we're mainly storm-free. There may be an isolated storm or two that pops in far southern New England, but most of us won't see it. And a couple when you get along and north of the main turnpike, especially from 2 p.m. onward. Again, nothing widespread, but there may be a couple storms that fire up in those locations. So highs today, 90 to 95 in most of southern New England. There'll be a wind that comes in out of the south, but it's light enough that, again, that sea breeze should kick in at the coast. So after reaching well into the 80s, we'll actually cool back through the afternoon as that sea breeze kicks in along the seacoast, southern Maine coastline as well. Well into the 80s for us across northern Vermont and New Hampshire as well. Middle to upper 80s for most of us across Maine, nearing 90 in Bangor, and a little bit of relief again. But those fog banks and low clouds will lurk along the immediate coastline, the coast of Maine and the south coast to Cape Cod. Overnight tonight, it's humid, upper 60s to lower 70s, light southwest breeze. And again, some of those low clouds and patchy fog will fill in along the south coast, the typical spots again with the humidity in place. Great thing to have this time of the year. Our app, by the way, interactive radar. You can set your location, pinpoint it down, set customized alerts. Of course, the hourly forecast and 14-day are on there as well. You can get it on the App Store, Google Play, and right on our website, along with all of our weather information. Just head to 1degreeoutside.com.